They're playing basketball without that basketball. As the late great Curtis Blow would say, teams are sharing the sugar and hopes everyone can enjoy that same winning feeling with a new season on the horizon. Yo, what it do? Nothing but good vibes with the E crew. Guys, we're finally back with another edition of the Jberts. Season 2 is here for the Vermont Indoor Sixes League over at the Essex Edge. Now, last season, we finished in about 3rd place, so we're trying to go up a little bit higher this season. But we're going to be having some new faces on the team this year, and some old faces, unfortunately, leaving for some other teams. So Joe Gunn, unfortunately, is no longer a sub for us. He's going to be subbing with Zero Gravity, which is another team in the league. And Cohen, unfortunately, is not going to be with us either. He is also going to be competing with another team this session. But that's okay. We still got a great squad of players on this edition of the Jberts for Season 2. So we're going to introduce you to those players right now. Jberts on me, Jberts of 3. 1, 2, 3, Jberts! So our Session 2 squad, of course, features your boy, EricTTB. Jared's back, Jill is back, Caleb is back, and Brandon is back as well. Nat is subbing for us this week. We kind of finessed low-key. He's a part of another team called Highway Robbery, but Jill made a robbery out of him for our team this week because Tim was out that week due to work commitments. We also have another player on the squad this year as well. We're gonna keep that a secret until the next Jberts video coming up. And Dylan, of course, is also back to sub with us as well, so we're happy to have him back on the squad. But without further ado, let's get right into the action. Here we go, Jberts, let's get it. Strong start into Season 2, let's go.
Yeah, ho.
Wish I knew the rest of the words. Yeah, glow.
Yeah, Jill can do the dance. I can't. You tried doing that yet?
The dance?
Yeah, this is the dance. It's the Charlie Brown. Try to do that. Yeah, I feel like I got autism more than usual. I can only do this.
Yeah, we should stick to volleyball and not dancing.
30 minutes trying to figure it out.
I thought I was gonna twist my knee out because I went like this, and it felt like this one twisted.
Yeah, all the sports you've done, the injury you get is for trying to do the Glorilla dance move.
First game of the season is against a team with a bunch of new players, so let's see how we do. Here we go. Sadly, I'm not ready for the primetime moment, though. Start of the match, already swinging it out of bounds on the middle attack. But it's okay. Nat, who's setting for us this week, goes right back to your boy and able to put that one down for a kill. And Jared starts getting on a roll for us, building a house with that tool, and then strings a pair of back-to-back kills from the outside. A fantastic first game in his return to the Jberts.
Get over.
Oh, come on! I'm back.
Hey, you're welcome.
Did you not watch that serve? That was crazy. Serve!
Yeah, you were watching your serve, all right.
But Nat wasn't ball watching in his Jberts debut. How about that big time block rising up for the rejection, and then Nat showcasing his setting ability goes to our captain Jill, who rolls it up and over the defense for the Jberts point. Then Caleb copies his girl style. Little roll shot for him right here. That gets another Jberts point. The squad is rolling thus far.
Yeah. Oh.
Two-face fully. Nice, Caleb.
You guys know that song that goes like, yeah, ho?
Yeah, ho.
We're looking icy like Caleb's two-face rolly. That includes our captain Jill getting another big swing right there. That leads to another Jberts point. And then I get back in on the action. Boom, big swing from the middle. I get a kill. Caleb then sees one blocker up. He goes for a kill. We're rolling. But then the ops start to find the cracks in our defense, mixing in the short game with the tip, and then the long game with this big right side swing. Boom! They put it down for a kill of their own. For game point, they opt to go for another kill, this one from the outside, and it goes right through our block. Not how Coach drew it up. As you guys know, it's not about how you start in these videos, it's how you finish. Like Big Sean once said, it's time to bounce back. We got an old team from last session up next to try to get our first win, but easier said than done when you're going against Big Joe. My block was too small to try to challenge him, so he gets a couple of big kills to start off the game. And then, I don't know this guy's name, but Red Shirt Man, boom, delivers a big swing from the outside. They're off to an 8-1 lead, but here come the Jberts comeback. How about this? Big Brandon rising up for a big block when he gets to the front row. And then when I'm in the back row, since we're opposite, I do my thing from the service line, getting an ACE ace. Then Caleb keeping things rolling offensively, getting kills from both pins, even talking a bit of trash out there.
Oh, nice. Where were you?
Nice.
Where were you?
And we end up completing the comeback effort, meaning it's our first win of Session 2 in a 1-1 start to the new season for the Jberts. Once again, we got another familiar squad from last season, though right out the gates, we had a near collision between Brandon and Caleb. You're going to want to take a look at this play.
I saw your big ass.
You're faster than me.
I know, I saw this.
I could have popped that up too, but...
I thought Derrick Henry was going to run me over. I saw Gronk running at me.
But when Brandon Derrick Henry Gronkowski isn't getting in Caleb's way, he's making big plays.
Feed the beast! Feed the beast!
But then our opponents started feeding their star player, Josh, a transfer from the Sitting Ducks, balling with his new team. Big swing right there for the kill, followed by his own ACE ace, helping out his new squad with a couple of points. But then here comes our defense. A timely kick save from Caleb gets the Jberts going. We get it back to the other side and somehow get a point off of our defense. And then Nat started sharing the sugar to everybody on the court, sets up Jared for a kill on the right side. Then he's going to go to me for a middle kill. I'm continuing to build a house with all these tools right here. How about that swing? And then Nat is going to eventually get his own opportunity to get a point. Little setter dump here. They say out, he says in. He celebrates. I don't know, Caleb, what do you think?
Oh, Nat in all day!
Good spot. It was,
All day!
what a beaut.
What a beaut.
It was out.
And then I mess up on this pass, but Caleb has my back, setting up Jared for the kill.
Good freaking set, dude.
I'm not giving you a slow one. You need to chase it.
Somebody take Jared to Costco because this was an absolute boom.
Cross. When you do that celebration, Brooke was like, what the is he doing?
He needs the ball. He needs the ball.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brooke Bajelka, one of our top Haikyu players for the critique, but Jared Sellies are iconic. He's got to keep doing them. Same with the Jberts. They're also iconic. They pick up the win as well. 2-1 for the squad on the young season. Of course, in the final match of the day, it's only fitting for me to go back to my old habits and messing up on the first couple plays of the game. Take a look.
2. I say, yeah, ho. Bang! Again! Bang! No! Oh my God.
It's all good. It's all good.
How do you not kill that?
I'm going to kill him.
How do you not kill
Yeah,
that?
a little bit,
Kill
yeah.
that. Kill that.
Kill that ball.
Kill that. Guy's 6'5". He was out of it. He was sleeping.
I should have just swung.
Oh boy, if you thought that was bad, you're gonna want to see this.
No! You can't touch it again. Get out of the way. I was gonna grab you, but I was like, he knows.
Yeah,
He knows not to touch it.
I still can't believe that with all my volleyball experience, I'm touching the ball twice in a row. But it's okay, like Big Sean said, it's how you bounce back.
2. Yes! Let's go. Good set. Good set. What do you need?
You got it by his fingertip tips.
Yeah.
Bro, it like, I watched it, it literally went, bing!
I instantly get humbled the next play. Big swing over my block for the kill. And this team we're playing also has Jake, who Haikyu practiced against before the holiday tourney. Jake's very good at volleyball. Gets that kill that comes up with an ACE ace of his own, keeping his squad in the game. But if there's one thing that's going to save the Jberts from an L in this match, it's going to be how we kick things up a notch.
Caleb.
Oh!
Save.
Sit down, Ned! Oh! You stop!
Jared's skills on the pitch never left him. The same goes for his volleyball skill. Boom, big swing right there for a kill. And then Jared and I are gonna tag team on a dig coming up right here against Jake's swing. That sets up Brandon for the eventual boom, big kill of his own. But not every swing from Brandon was at full force throughout the night.
I like it. That's fine.
Slam that!
But Brandon Brandon would make up for his missed slam eventually. Rises up for a big-time block, puts it down their side, and he's also going to earn a new nickname from Caleb in the process.
Band into blocker.
Force a free ball, setting up another opportunity for a big Brandon swing, and he's going to eventually put it down for a kill. However, there was no block. Other teams stopped playing because of what they believe was a net touch. Now, let me guys know what you think in the comments, but he might have got away with a little cheating right there. See his elbow just grazed the net right there.
Is he cheating? Man, I don't know.
But it didn't matter because Caleb said it's time to wrap up this video with a bang. That huge back row kill gives the Jberts their 3rd win of the season, 3-1. What a start for those Jberts to start their season in Session Dos.
And I said, yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho.
So I didn't get the highlights from week 2 of action, also had work commitments that day, but I can tell you we went 2-2 on the day, so our overall record for the Jberts is 5-3. So coming up this week, we have a new teammate. We're gonna reveal who he is and all that and more coming up in the next edition of the Jberts. We got our action coming up on Thursday, so another big week for the Jberts. We're trying to stay in the upper division. So far with a 5-3 record, trying to move up in the standings a little bit higher. But that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure you like the video for me. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers to be the fastest growing volleyball sports YouTube channel in Vermont, Northern New York, and maybe even the world. So help me out. Please subscribe if you're new. But as always, it's EricTTB, and we're tuning out. Peace.
And I said, yeah, ho.